Greetings and welcome to this video on a topic that I've been dancing with for a while. I'm laughing because for many years in my life, I had zero concept of the term boundaries or what it meant. And then even just believing that I was worthy of being able to say no to things and having limits and boundaries felt really uncomfortable in my body. And then from there, I learned about this concept of boundaries, and it almost seems like I went to the other end of the spectrum and was like very adamant about people respecting my boundaries and this concept of being disrespected when my boundaries aren't honored, and how many relationships that actually severed in my life. And yet, would I change anything? No, because I trust that every experience is offering us a deep lesson in being here now. And as I continue to expand and heal and grow and learn on this journey of being human, I have become more aware of energetic boundaries. And you might hear a lot about this concept of being an empath, being empathic, absorbing other people's emotion and energy, feeling drained after having experiences in group settings. There's the concept of energy vampires. In the spiritual community, we have a lot of terms and phrases around this, and yet I've only really had one person explain to me in a way that I understand what are energetic boundaries. And when you embody a decision, when you fully decide what you are willing to accept in your life, and perhaps what you're willing to forgo on the other side of that, these are so much more powerful than verbally expressed boundaries. And here's why. So if I have decided energetically that I am no longer available for men who show up in unhealthy energy, who show me signs of predatory nature, who have zero respect for boundaries, if I'm just no longer available for that, these people literally are repelled by my energy and are drawn to people who have looser energetic boundaries, in the sense that they haven't embodied the decision. And when I first heard this teacher sharing this information, I was like, oh, I've been doing boundaries and I affirm and I write that out and I repeat it, and I've come to the decision of what I'm no longer available for. And I would, have the courage to tell people, well, that's not respectful. This is my boundary. And it took me a while to wake up to the reality that that was still coming from a mental plane through the masculine lens. And until I fully embodied the worthiness of those boundaries within myself, of deciding that I get to have respectful relationships. I get to choose whether or not someone touches my body. I get to ignore someone who's messaging me at inappropriate times of the night, asking for my guidance without feeling like I've done something wrong. And until the energetic decision was clear and my nervous system had up-leveled to that belief, it's almost as though those people show up to be like, are you sure? I'm knocking at your door. It's 3:00 in the morning. Are you going to get up and answer it? I'm messaging you at 2 in the morning to ask if you can channel this for me. I'm your client and I'm canceling last minute on you for something that's unreasonable. Are you going to charge me for the session? All of these things show up as energetic frequencies for us to filter and sort through. And when we choose to honor ourselves, when we choose to honor what we know we are worthy of on a cellular level, that is the embodiment of energetic boundaries. And I'm a part of this beautiful community of women, which keeps expanding now online. And one of the circles is for women in business, entrepreneurs. And the other one is for dating for marriage. And I am receiving so much from being a part of these communities with high vibe women where there's no comparison, there's no competitiveness. We literally cheer each other on and support each other, are totally vulnerable in sharing and asking questions. And it's invigorating. And it reminds me what is possible when we open up to receive what we've always known we are worthy of, and that is connection, intimacy, love. It all gets reflected back to us when we choose it, when we embody that decision within ourselves. And I've started dating again. And it's so interesting how the various reflections have shown up so quickly. Like I had this really magical date recently, and the day before that, like a super awkward situation where the person was like, oh, that should be doable, never confirmed a date and time. And then at the last minute was like texting me, where do you want to go? And I had already made other plans because, yeah, I'm worthy of being with people who truly honor me, who desire to show that in a real way. And I'm not available for anything other than that anymore. And so I welcome you to explore some of these inquiry seeds, maybe through journaling or whatever way resonates for you, through creating, through, whatever movement practices you enjoy to stir things up in your body. But those questions are coming through my heart right now, so I'll just allow myself a moment to check in and receive them. So the first one is, what would it feel like in your body if you were always receiving and reflecting unconditional love. What energetic decisions are waiting for you to embody them so that you can attract the people that you desire to be surrounded by, whether that's coworkers, colleagues, clients, friends, intimate partners, your beloved. Let's see if I'll receive one more. What if you decide to claim your worth right now? How does that energetic decision feel sensorily in your body? Just feel into that. When you affirm, I am worthy. I would love to hear your comments if you have any to share or experiences with boundaries. I always suggest that the content here is designed for community, so please be respectful in your comments and language. And if you have questions, I welcome those as well. And I do have some new offerings coming. So if you would like to join the mailing list, I'll put my email address in the description box below. And you might qualify for a free meditation session at one of the Monday night Moon Day meditation gatherings if you are in the first 13 people to reach out to join the mailing list. So I would love to hear from you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being human. And thank you for being here now. Mwah. So much love. I hope you join in next time.